What's up, everybody? Welcome to StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. I've been waiting to play the game. I haven't played the campaign yet. I have played a bit of the multiplayer. I'm not super good at it. I was a big fan of the original. Back when I was like 7 years old, I used to play it all the time. I played through the original campaign, the Brood Wars expansion many times. It was a great time. I've always wanted to get into this campaign, just never found the time to it with all the other games that I've been playing, and I figured this was a great time to get into it with this channel that I just started. So I do have the two expansions for Wings of Liberty. So we got Wings of Liberty, which is the original, Heart of the Swarm, which is the first expansion, Legacy of the Void, the second expansion, and I did buy the Nova Covert Ops pack. I had some kind of missions. I don't know exactly what that entails. I don't really know anything about it at all, to be honest, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I wanted to get this done before the remastered original StarCraft came out. That releases tomorrow, unfortunately. I had audio issues the last time I tried recording this game. For whatever reason, it's not super friendly with Elgato, and it's super loud. I had to reduce the game sound to almost being non-existent, or also just blare in your ears. So hopefully this sounds a little better now. I did test it out. It seemed like it would be okay. We'll see when there's a lot of action going on. If it's too loud, we'll adjust accordingly. But hopefully it'll be fine. So there is a little video at the start of this that kind of lets you know what's been going on. If you haven't played this game, or if you haven't played the first one recently, you're probably going to be lost, just like I'm going to be. You know, that came out, over 15 years ago now. So we'll check it out. We'll watch that video. The way we're going to structure this Let's Play here, a little different than BioShock, where I just kind of left it off in the best section I could. This was a little more friendly towards that because it's mission-based. So once you beat a mission, you go to a hub world, upgrade your units, and talk to some people, just get some backstory. So what we'll do a mission, we'll do the hub stuff. That way, in the next episode, we hop right into a mission again, and it just, gets us interested right at the start of the video. And then we'll kind of relax a little bit with the hub world stuff. We are going to play on brutal difficulty. I am not the best at StarCraft. It might take me a few attempts, but that's part of the fun. The other difficulties are a little too much on the easy side. I'm not a super newcomer to the game, but I'm not super pro, but I'm sure we'll gather some skills as we go along. So let's start off with that cutscene that's going to get us up to speed here. We'll look at the story so far.
For nearly 300 years, humans thought they were alone in the Cthulhu sector. They were wrong. The Zerg emerged, seeking to consume all in their path, and before long, the Protoss, a highly advanced alien race, began wiping out infested worlds, burning Zerg and Terran alike. A three-way war, unlike anything humanity had ever faced, erupted almost overnight. All the while, a human civil war raged. Marshal Jim Raynor vowed to oppose the corrupt dictator Arcturus Minsk for the betrayal of the woman he loved, Sarah Kerrigan.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now.
Kerrigan, a loyal operative, was left to die at the hands of the Zerg. But the Zerg had other plans. They transformed her and unleashed her psionic power upon the Cthulhu sector, searching for their real objective, the Protoss homeworld of Ire. The Protoss were unaware of this danger and slow to respond. Their rulers, the Conclave, had dispatched Executor Artanis to hunt for Tassadar, a commander who had refused to wipe out infested Terran worlds. They crossed paths with a Dark Templar mystic, whose kind was considered heretics by the Conclave. Through great effort, Zeratul convinced Tassadar and Artanis that he was not their enemy. Together they rallied more Protoss from both factions against the Zerg. Despite the Conclave's fury, they achieved significant victories against the Swarm. But when Zeratul struck down one of the Overmind Cerebrits, his own mind was left vulnerable. From his thoughts, the Overmind gleaned Ire's true location, and the Swarm descended upon the Protoss homeworld with all their might and fury. It was Tassadar who kept the Templar from extinction that day. Using the power of both the Templar and the Dark Templar, he sacrificed himself to kill the Overmind. Ire was lost, but Artanis led the survivors to the Dark Templar's homeworld of Shakuras. old prejudices were set aside, the Templar were now in the Dark Templar's debt. Without the Overmind, the Swarm fractured. Kerrigan sought control of all the Zerg, even enlisting the aid of old friends and enemies like Raynor, Mengsk, and Zeratul. Once her rule was uncontested, the Queen of Blades betrayed them all. Billions of humans and Protoss were killed. The Zerg stood unchallenged, but to the relief of all, the war seemed to end there. Zeratul suspected the Zerg had fallen under the control of dark forces. He uncovered prophecies stating that an ancient entity, Amon, was attempting to merge Protoss and Zerg lifeforms into an unholy hybrid, and that this evil might already have control of Kerrigan and her power. It was during this time that Executor Artanis, hailed as a hero, was made leader of both the Templar and the Dark Templar. As Hierarch, Artanis united both factions, and promised to one day reclaim the glory they had lost on Ire. But such unity is only a dream for Jim Raynor. Mengsk still rules, and Raynor's small rebellion has counted for nothing against the Dominion's propaganda machine. Perhaps it is time for a new strategy.
Well, that was awesome. That brought back a lot of old memories from the original StarCraft, which I cannot wait to play. Alright, let's roll in here. New campaign. Brutal.
They say a man never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away. I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Prisoners, step forward onto the platform.
Oh, Blizzard, your cutscenes are always top notch.
Convict 626. Murderer. Pirate. Traitor. Today, you go free. But, as you'll soon learn, even freedom has a price.
Oh, here we go. So from what I remember, they use convicts and such to create the Terran army for the most part, and this is clearly showing their walking prison, I guess. That's crazy cool though. The suits are amazingly high tech. It's really cool seeing it get built like that.
Combat suit sealed and locked.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor will be your new cell. Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And all its horror. Mr. Findlay, your freedom awaits.
I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Somehow I haven't had anything spoiled for me, but then again, I don't have too many friends that play StarCraft. So this story is going to be mostly a surprise. So this is exciting. We're going to Joey Ray's in Mars Sara, a fringe world in the Dominion space.
So-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this Dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of Dominion weapons. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
So epic. Alright.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Sounds good to me. Liberation Day. Destroy the Dominion outposts. Our available technology is a Marine. I know as we go along, we get more and more stuff.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
Alright, so we're gonna go in there, we're gonna liberate a planet.
All right, boys. Let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion.
Sounds good to me.
What's the plan? Raiders roll. Time to man up. Keep your intervals wide, your eyes open, and your asses covered. Let's move.
Alright, what do we got here? I don't really need tutorials. It does show us what units we have. Light infantry. Marines are versatile units that can shoot air and ground targets. Okay.
Sounds like a plan. You can...
Don't go up that road.
I have to go up that road. I'm gonna liberate you. Oh, here we go.
Raynor. Kill him! You can count on me. Talk to me. You gonna sell me. Armed and
He does
break it
bonus
down.
damage and he has extra health.
Raiders roll.
Keep a close watch on your neighbors. Descent will only slow our progress.
Commander, destroying the Dominion holoboards will help incite rebellion against the Dominion.
Sounds good to me.
Getting mighty tired of seeing Meng's face. Blast it.
See ya.
Sounds like a plan.
Mengsk lies.
Raiders roll.
Yeah, they definitely are not pleased with the Dominion over here.
Where is everyone? Man up.
Yeah, where's all the people?
You can count on me. My neighbors. My family. This is starting to look ugly. Sounds like a plan.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery we talked about.
Bam! Oh, wow. We just sent a bunch of dudes to their deaths.
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Rainer.
Let's destroy this hollow board. Another one down here.
Ass.
That's Rainer, most wanted man in the Dominion.
No sacrifice.
Ha!
Time to man up.
Get out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Gonna scour the whole map, find these hollow boards.
Freedoms must be protected.
Raiders. This is bad. Sounds like a plan. You can count on me.
Mangst has always been an asshole ever since the first game.
Finally. There's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site.
My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
Oh shit, they're like using them as slaves or something.
We got a runner.
They're shooting civilians. Move in.
God, so brutal. Let's go save them.
Time to man up.
Jeez, I don't have much left.
Kick ass.
I only have Rainer left. It's a good thing he's beefy. Only got too many options on brutal difficulty. Can't make anything else.
Thank you, Rainer. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them. Sounds like a plan.
I wish I had an army. Can I get more units?
Marshal Rainer. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders!
Oh. They're gonna back me up. Alright. There's all the hollow boards. Oh
This is a
shit.
restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest. We got your back, Rainer.
Rainer's about to die. Rainer just died. What? That's nonsense. When I went through this mission for my first recording, I basically just walked through it. Okay.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Let's go in for the attack, see if we can save some of these guys.
That special delivery we talked about.
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Rainer.
Jeez, that was brutal.
Work hard.
Oh,
Stand
I missed one.
We must all sacrifice for the glory of the Dominion. No sacrifice is
You can count on me.
work hard.
I wish I could make more of an army.
We must all sacrifice.
Only having what they give me and still losing, that's crazy. That's probably just a stroke of bad luck, because I didn't have that much trouble
This is
last time.
bad.
I probably should have just pulled Rainer back and let the other guys deal with it. I didn't think he would die.
Finally. There's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal.
Alright,
when you
we're gonna
reach
have
the
our
dig
runner.
site.
My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
It's alright, that's the whole point of brutal difficulty. We live and learn, right?
We got a runner.
It only gets worse.
They're shooting civilians. Move in.
But I know we can pull it off.
Sounds like a plan.
Come on, Rainer, make sure these guys don't get killed.
Give them some pepper.
Alright, we got a few guys this time.
To pay for.
Thank you, Rainer. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
Did I
There's
miss
more
one?
people
I
still
did.
being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
My bad. Let's go get this hollow board real quick.
Work hard. Stand proud. We must all sacrifice for the
There we go. Back up we
Raiders
go.
roll.
So now we got 4 of us, and we'll have the civilians to back us up. We just barely lost the last battle, so I think we'll be okay.
Marshal Rayner. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders!
Alright, let's roll up on this thing.
Count on me.
This is a restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest. We got your back, Rayner.
I'm pulling him back. It almost happened again.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, we're gonna destroy all this random stuff. Why not? Oh no. No! How does that keep happening? Oh man. How does that keep happening? I thought they wouldn't target him because he was behind the other units. Oh man, really?
Large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
You guys are killing me.
Time to call in that special.
You can't give me a checkpoint up there?
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Rayner.
Alright, let's not forget this one this time. You guys are killing me right now.
That's Rayner, most wanted man in the Dominion.
Oh shit.
No sacrifice.
Sounds like a plan. You can count on me.
There's no reason why we're struggling this bad for the first mission in the game. I'm about to just have Rayner stick back and do nothing to help.
This is bad.
He always runs to the front of the pack.
Raiders roll.
Can we skip this? Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm watching that health. Every time we get a little more units.
Thank you, Rayner. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
Got 55 health left.
Marshal Rayner. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders!
This is a restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest.
You just stay back, Rayner. You're not dying again. Let these guys do some work.
Kick ass.
Does it matter if we kill these things? I don't think so.
What's up?
If he starts getting shot, he's bouncing. 55 HP. Oh, there we go. We should be good now.
Sell.
There we go. There we go. It only took us 3 tries to get the first mission.
I didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Minx can only control you if you let him.
Alright. I previously already got all these achievements from the last time I was recording, where we did way better than this time. I did it first try. Let's move on out here. Marsara Colony, back at the bar. There he is.
You know, for the most wanted man in the sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Rayner, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
Huh.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Minsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners then. 60-40.
70-30. My way.
Ha.
Feels like old times already.
Old times.
At least we got a buddy now. Oh, here we go. This is one of those hub things. Objects. You can interact with many objects by left-clicking on them. Look for the label. Okay. So we got Kerrigan here. She's the one that was abducted by the Zerg.
Sarah. Sometimes I think it would have been better if you just died that day.
Damn. That's dark. We got Viking.
This looks recent. This you're doing, Jimmy?
Folks in these parts are ready to fight back against Minsk. Guess they just needed a little push.
You still take this whole revolution thing pretty serious, then?
Everyone needs a hobby, Tychus.
Huh. And we got the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from the UNN studios on Core Hall. We've got a breaking story for you. Let's go live to our own Kate Lockwell on the fringe world of Marsara. Kate?
Thanks, Donnie. Rebel Jim Raynor has reappeared in a big way. He's attacked a Dominion depot near Backwater Station, seizing weapons and distributing them to the local populace.
Kate, I bet the locals are pretty nervous about having a notorious outlaw in their neighborhood.
Actually, Donnie, the people I talked to seemed really encouraged by the...
You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, terrorizing the locals on Marsara. When we return, more kids using stim packs?
Keep talking, pal. I'm just getting started.
All right, so we got some media propaganda going on. Let's see. So we can talk to Tychus here.
Call me curious, but how'd you get out?
Well, I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water. Made off with the warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away. What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice get too much for you.
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Minsk is going down, one way or another.
Alright, it looks like everything we have to click on here, besides the mission. So this is where we'll cut it off. I can click the jukebox. Oh, I was wondering about the mission case. It contains the briefing for your next mission. We'll do that next time. Oh, we can change the music. What do we got? Alright, so this will be it for this video, guys. Thanks for joining me in our StarCraft 2 Let's Play. I'll see everybody in the next video.